because I know I did hear your voice, so that was good enough for a sound check. Oh no,
Testing,
I can,
testing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smoke more weed.
There you go. No, I'm adjusting it. I'm adjusting it on my control panel because it's easier to do
Oh
it that
yeah, I
way.
know what you're talking about. Yeah, I got to do that the other night, the first time.
Yeah. So,
Typing
what
and
did you
screen.
think?
That's pretty cool. I like using OBS. It was a very liberating experience. We'll put it that way. Speaking of which, yeah, that was liberating too.
Oh yeah, you were getting some freedom.
Yeah, and now I'm going to give that part some freedom and open the window.
All righty.
Oof.
So, how
Oh,
is it
I remember
still snowing up
tutors.
there?
Yes, not happy about that. I wish Jack Frost would just get lost and stay lost. God. Miraculously managed to work in West Virginia again today and not get a flat tire. And it was a challenge driving I 64 like a fucking slalom because there's potholes in the interstate.
Hmm.
Go to Ohio, go to Kentucky, go to the Virginia. Even Maryland don't have this problem. As soon as you go in West Virginia,
You're fucking kidding me.
boom, 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 boom. Hey, here's a great idea. Let's build all the roads out of concrete.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens to concrete roads. You need some sound dampening in that room. That's what you need. You got a lot of echo. I can hear it. I don't know if it comes across on the broadcast or not, but I
Oh,
can hear it.
how about now?
Keep talking.
Hey, hey, hey.
No, it doesn't seem to be. Was it your
It
the
was my output speaker on my laptop, and I had the
it's still a
microphone
little,
pointing toward it.
yeah,
So let's point
it
it away.
still a little boomy, but yeah, we'll fuck with
There,
it.
there we go. That should help things tremendously. Don't have the microphone pointed at the output speaker.
Well, definitely not. You definitely don't want to do that.
Speaking of which, brand new boob investments in the Yoda studio. Looking at $45 right here. That's right, folks.
Damn.
Because
No.
the other one took a big hairy shit the other couple days ago.
Oh, that's right. I think we were talking about that last week.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Right
Cameras
before I went
on.
to air, I even liberated some tutors. So I'm fit and foot loose and fancy free.
Awesome.
Uh,
So where do you want to start tonight?
well,
Shit, where did we leave off last week? I can never remember. I'm always so fucking high by the end of it.
I was so excited about Pam Bondi villain releasing that Epstein list that I decided to go back and I spent a good 2 hours earlier tonight uh, making a new mix of the Epstein song,
Egg shaped.
Egg Shape,
Yeah.
a moisture remix. And the reason why it took so long is because I spent time re engineering the master bus chain for the final sound. And once I got doing that, no more clipping, no more, fuck shit. And I sent a copy to Dead Fella, and Dead Fella was like, well, I can actually listen to this, and it doesn't make my ears bleed. It's getting better. Good.
That would be progress. Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling it progress, folks. um, um, well, he's dead, so I guess you got to be careful.
Yeah, I think you're getting a lot of bounce back from the way that room is shaped. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if anybody else can hear it or it's just me.
Well,
I
this
don't.
room
I'm not
is
seeing any
definitely
complaints about
not
it.
egg
So
shaped.
no.
Definitely not egg shaped in this
So
room.
it
I
must
give
just be
them
me.
that. Hmm.
That's all right. It's been that kind of a day where it's just me. It's not everybody else. It's just me. That's fine.
It's got to be this angle. Let me try something here. It's
Or
what I
is your God mode on?
smoke more of the weed.
Oh, okay. Now it's definitely on.
Oh, we can tell when that's turned on, can't we, listeners? Yeah.
Oh, that's much better right there.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Just turn it away from the speakers and you don't get that problem. Blammo. All right. I think it's time to load this bowl.
There you go. Shit, I think I'm about at the point I need to do that as well. I might have a toke or two left. We'll find out. That's for damn sure. So did we ever? There was no. I mean, other than the whatever that was that they did. That was like just instant meme material on. Was it Friday? Was it last Friday that they did the little parade with the influencers on the White House lawn with the
Yeah.
binders and everybody's like dancing and happy and just most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, really?
You
Really?
could
This is
definitely
what
tell that
people are supposed to believe is legit? Are you
everyone was
fucking
so
kidding me?
excited. I mean, to get all this stuff that's been in the public domain, all this stuff has been in the public domain for
For
months
years.
now, but it's now officially in the public domain. So when you read it before, you weren't supposed to read it before. Now you're allowed to know it, and that makes it exciting. Even though I already knew it 6 months ago, Jimmy Dore. But anyway,
Are there people that actually got excited about it? I know there were people doing streams about it, but I mean it's fucking grifting season, man. You can grift off of a fucking bird dropping dead out of the sky these days. Doesn't fucking matter. You just make up a narrative and run with it.
but like, what's weird is all the Trumpies and MAGAs that are like all into the Epstein paper release,
Right.
and Trump and Epstein are like day one, like homies.
Well, yeah.
Um,
Like I thought it was common knowledge and everybody knew where Melania came from.
like
Like she didn't
video
just
after
appear out of
video.
thin air. Like Trump didn't find a fucking genie lamp and rub it and boom, there was Melania.
Um, like I got this one video where you can hear the house music playing in the background. Remember that song? Rhythm is a dancer. Rhythm is a dancer. We're talking.
That was shit.
We're going all the way back to like the era of Hadaway.
Yeah.
You know, what is love?
Oh God,
Baby,
that
don't
was
hurt
what
me.
late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah, late '80s, early
Again,
'90s.
back around the same time that I first got exposed to Gary Newman down in the park.
Um, and I think yeah, they're at Mar-a-Lago down in Florida partying. You know what? Tell you what, Duke, the famous dog. Let's find that glorious bean footage. All right. I haven't put the new sound to this video, but
Oh yeah.
We're more concerned about the video right now and less concerned about the sound. Let's see. Uh, oh, hey, there's your favorite break dancer,
My favorite what?
Reagan.
Ray gun. She got a raw deal, man. She really did.
Thank God, the fucking kangaroo method. My favorite part is when she goes to the ground and then just stays on the
She
ground.
stays there.
What? What the fuck is that? Is she okay? Oh, she's still alive. Oh,
Yeah. I think that was actually that what do they call that? Petite mal seizure.
yeah.
That was one of the little ones. Yeah. I think that's what that was. And then she came back and was like, "Oh shit, I'm still at the Olympics. What the fuck just
Oh, she's
happened?"
still going, folks. She's still going. It's
Yeah.
not over. There's more. Oh. There we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's just fast
One of these
forward.
days I'm going to get you to start monitoring with headphones. But that's down the road. We'll get there.
Uh,
Do you actually have the monitor set up?
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Green, not red. Okay.
Huh.
All right. Now it
Look at
says
that,
show.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that didn't do it. Okay. Let's go over here to. Um,
I'm actually curious how large this picture is now. How much have I cut out?
why is it going to the speakers and not the headphones?
You switched the in the mixer?
Aha. That did it. There we go. Blammo. And we're on headphones now.
There. Yeah,
Should be
see? That's what I'm used to hearing right there.
no more echo.
That's right. No, it
Oh,
did it sounded like you were in like a submarine or something.
oh, bubblehead.
Yeah.
God, I had to go to class with some bubbleheads. Fucking squids. Anyway.
Like I said, I'm probably the only person in the world that annoys, but it does. I can't help it. It's like I hear shitty audio and I have to do something about it.
But
I
guess
don't have a
what?
choice.
The audio's way better now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could probably back off the gain a little bit. I had to add some gain to your channel because it was actually canceling out some of the audio.
Let's see. Screening, mix, share.
Yeah, we just had it.
Mix, shake, share. Aha! Okay, all right. So let's cut to the middle of this song at the point at which we can see Donald John Trump, the
Current president of the United States.
I was going to say the 43rd and
Wow.
the 45th president.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So let's go to that bean footage.
Over several years, you have what's been described as an egg-shaped jet.
Aha, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Archive footage shot by nincompoops, butt fuckers, and child fuckers. I think that's what NBC stands for. Shows Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago with Jeffrey Epstein
in
in
1992.
1992.
Now that was actually before his first trip to the White House, wasn't it? Because his first trip to see Clinton was in 93, I believe.
That's right. This is before
the first
Bubba.
of 27 trips to the White House, if memory serves.
Because at this time in 1992, George H.W. Bush was still the sitting president.
That's correct.
1,000 points of light. Read my lips.
New World Order.
No new taxes. Oh, he's a one-termer, Dana Carvey. Anyways, let's go back here.
Just like Joe Biden.
That's right. One-termer.
And that, in other words, the number of meetings.
That has been described as an egg-shaped Jeffrey Epstein.
What did you do when you found out about his background?
That has been described as an egg-shaped Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I said I regretted it.
Now this is the original, right? This is
Described as an egg-shaped
the re.
Jeffrey.
What I don't. It's not. Is it a remix?
Oh, you're talking about my music?
Yeah.
This is the original.
Right.
This is the original Moist remix, not the. This is the ear bleeding version, as was referred to me. Because, like I said, I just made the remix and uploaded it. I don't know, about 2 hours ago.
Oh wow.
And I had not.
Oh, that's right.
gone-
Yeah, to the Telegram channel.
Right. And I have not had a chance to go and make a new video, and definitely going to make yet another video, because I've made 2 videos and 2 versions of the song already, and the third version is definitely the best version, but that gives me another opportunity to make another fucking Epstein video. I'm not going to pass on that.
No, why
There's
would you?
plenty more footage to be
Dude,
had.
there's-
I mean, bro.
Everybody else is grifting off of it. Why shouldn't you?
The thing about it is,
Shit, even I grifted off of it. Didn't even take me like 15 minutes. Once that picture had been released, I was like, bam, here's a meme. I recognized it as soon as I saw it.
I first made this song back in it should say 6 months ago. But this
Well, no, that's when you uploaded it.
that's when I uploaded this remix, Moist remix. But
God, when was the
originally-
first time we played that?
Originally made egg shaped.
It's been a couple of years. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
It's over a year ago, because the original version is the Jeff Berwick, Luke Radowski footage of the Epstein Island itself, Little
Right.
St. James Island, with the weird looking blue and white painted, like maybe Egyptian.
How was it
style
again
stuff.
that Luke and Jeff came together to make that trip to the island? Does anyone happen to remember that? Like how?
Oh, there's a word for that. It's called serendipity, because that boat pilot at the last minute said, "Hey, if you guys want to go, I changed my mind, but we got to go right now." And
But-
don't
but-
you know?
But why were they together in the first place? That's my question.
Oh, because they were going to see the Epstein Island. Wink, wink.
Well, but you just said that the boat pilot was at the last minute was like, "Hey, if you guys want to," so they weren't originally intending to go to the island.
Oh, they wanted to go, but they couldn't get anybody that would take them. Because they went there with the purpose of seeing the island, but they couldn't get anybody to take them to the island. And everybody that asked them
Right.
said no, but then there was this
Right,
one boat
right.
pilot.
But then
who,
again,
at
how
the
was it
last
that
minute-
Luke and Jeff, who seemingly have no contact with one another otherwise, how was it that they came together to do this thing and film it and put it on the internet? Because I've never Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself a connoisseur of the content of either one of those two bozos. But I've watched enough of it that I don't see any overlap.
Huh.
So how exactly did that happen? I've never heard really an answer to that question. How did they get together?
I guess it was just serendipity, just an amazing fluke upon flukes. We'll call it Fluke Radowski.
Oh, good Lord. We just lost 2 more listeners because of that.
Exacerbating. Shout out Derek Rose. And how long was Rook? How long was Luke living in Tim Pool's yard out there in Harper's Ferry?
I don't know. I
That
didn't
was
keep
about an
track of that
8-month
shit.
stretch, I think. There, that's rough.
Well, I mean, at least he had an RV, right? It's
But
not like
still,
he was like getting somebody to violate their lease or something.
but I mean, even if you're in an RV, if you're in an RV in Tim Pool's yard for 8 months, I mean, eventually you got to pull that RV out of the yard and go find like a campground or somewhere to drain your poop tank. I mean, there's maintenance issues that come with that long of a stay, is what I'm saying. You know,
They may have had a solution for that. I have no idea. But you're well. There he went. See what happens, Yona. We start talking about the
what happened?
I have no clue. It's you were lighting up Luke Radowski, and then the next minute you were gone.
Well, I'll be sure not to mention.
And now I
the
have to
septic.
fix my audio too. So
I will be sure not to mention the septic situation at Tim Pool's property anymore. That's
probably be a good
obviously-
idea. Yes.
I think we just found another third rail. Don't step on that one, folks.
Well,
High voltage.
good to see that Langley is in the house. Thank you for joining us tonight, gentlemen, ladies, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if you heard about this. They've been removing CIA agents as part of the budget cutting measures with Emperor Elon and all the things that they've been doing there.
Well, see that
Reclamation
that's the thing.
project, I think is what it's called.
I called Domino's Pizza. I placed the order for the cute little redheaded girl that works there at the front desk at National Data Center, Camp Williams, Bluffdale. Pizza got returned to Domino's because she don't work there no more. Yeah.
Oh shit. Elon got her.
So the fucking redhead got let go. So now I don't even know who to send the fucking pizza to. Guys, help me out here.
Well,
oh God.
you know what?
Oh God.
Yona, wait. This might actually be a good thing. I'm thinking it'll be a good thing. Was it that bad? Damn, dude.
God damn.
You really need to get that straightened out. But no, you might not have to send off the pizzas anymore. It might all be automated now. It could just be the AI is watching us. It's not an actual physical human being anymore.
Oh, cool. I'm into Hannah, Indiana. I'd bang her.
There you go.
It's really awesome when you're skull fucking her and she auto tunes on that gurgle. I'm telling you. Sounds like an electro duck. That's what I call her. Electro duck. Whack,
Oh my
whack, whack.
goodness.
Anyway.
Yeah, 25 minutes. 25 minutes. We're completely off the rails.
That's right.
That's about right. Yeah.
Just remember, Drizzle, if it has an orifice, we can fuck it. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this fight.
I still like the whole thing of it. What was it? It can't. can't commit, if it can't commit seppuku, then it cannot write poetry.
That's right.
Therefore, it's not alive.
You just made a haiku.
Well, I didn't. I stole it. That's a meme that we broadcast.
But that's a seppuku meme that turned into haiku. Bonsai. How you like it? How you like me now, Miyagi?
I mean, it's we do stream of consciousness publishing, Yona. That's kind of the whole idea. Because again, genius is never recognized while you're alive, right? That's the way it's always been.
That's usually the case.
Yeah. So we get it on the record and we keep moving. Fuck it. We ball.
There's more footage of Trump with Epstein, but it kind of got boring because it's just a bunch of pretentious, rich trust funds. And I mean, basically, well, this show is called Get Back Harder. So just to state the obvious, Captain Obvious, Epstein is the honeypot scheme where all the cool little homies
in more ways
their
than one, yes,
get to hang out and get hairless teenage pussy. And then when it's time to serve Israel, we're going to serve Israel real dutifully because we don't want none of those pictures and videos getting out, do we, guys? And that's pretty much it.
Well, there's that. And then there's also the people, because again, the whole saga that we're currently going through now with Epstein started in 2019 when he was arrested. At that point, he went from being the guy that was running the fucking compromat operation
to Fall Guy Patsy
to pop culture icon.
Yeah, a socialite.
Not a socialite, but a something along the lines of a mythological figure. Now they could take this person who no longer exists because he committed suicide in his jail cell, according to the official narrative.
Right, EDKH.
Right. Now they can attach anything to him that they want to. He can become the boogeyman. We don't have Osama bin Laden anymore because, they sent the Navy SEALs in to kill him. Yeah, right. We've been boogeymanless for a while. Now we have the perfect boogeyman because not only can we saddle him with whatever accusations we want to, nobody's really gonna speak up and say any different. And he's dead.
Even more scary, and as Dan Bongino correctly pointed out, what makes Epstein really scary is he was clearly backed by some unknown Middle Eastern country, Israel, and we don't have any idea who the fuck that was.
Right.
That's what makes it scary. He even knows that it's a nuclear-armed Middle Eastern country.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't know what country it is. Head scratcher. Mind-boggling.
Well, thank goodness he's helping run things at the FBI, Yona.
Yeah. That's good. He'll be the one to investigate.
That's right.
Strenuously. Vigorously. No rock left unturned.
Hopefully Trump puts him in charge of releasing all of the 9/11 files that the FBI has. Because remember, he said his last term, he was like, that's probably one of the things that we should look into, isn't it? So there you go.
Yeah. By the way,
that's right. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. You hear it here first. Remember that.
Speaking of 911, the official narrative says that it was the Taliban in Afghanistan giving relief and safe harbor to Bin Laden and Al Qaeda associates in the Pashtun areas of Waziristan. So, in
I
response,
understood most of that.
we deployed to Kabul in Afghanistan to kick the Taliban out of power. And 20 years later, we got the fuck out of Afghanistan. And wait a second, isn't the Taliban back in power again?
Yeah. That's one of
Well,
my favorite memes, by the way. Took
what
us
did we
20 years, fucking billions of dollars, and
Right. What did
God
we
knows how
accomplish?
many lives in order to
Well,
replace
we
the
did
Taliban with the
accomplish something.
Taliban.
We gave the Taliban all kinds of MRAPs and
Oh, yeah.
rifles.
Plenty of infrastructure, too. Because it's those military bases just don't build themselves.
Yeah, and you got the 4-lane road we built from Kandahar across Helmand Province. We got a bunch of tunnels and trestles and waterworks and we built a lot of poop plants there too. Yeah.
What are they going to do with all the opium refining stuff that was there? Because there's not really a market for heroin anymore.
Yeah, now that the Taliban's back in power, opium production is way down. You know what we need to do? We need to reinvade Afghanistan again, obviously.
I figure we would let China do it this time. It's their
Um,
turn.
and that
It
way
really is.
fight.
If they want to be a world power, they need to invade Afghanistan.
Well,
It's kind of the rules.
wait a second. Oh, they're going through Pakistan with their Belt and Road Initiative. So Afghanistan's kind of left out.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
guys.
They got a bunch of weapons. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they are armed to the teeth. Who can forget when they were running alongside the C-130s as they were taking off from the airport there at, was that Bagram Airstrip? I believe it was. Bagram Air Base there, east side of Kabul. Anyways,
Did you ever go through there?
no. I did have a chance to actually go back and listen to Grosse Point Franklin's today when I first got home. And sure enough, there was about a 4 decibel spread between the piano track and the other tracks on that song.
Mm-hmm.
And you had said it needed about 2 to 3 decibels, about 4 decibels spread.
I said about 3 to 6. I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't going to say 3, but I was like, you might need just a little more.
When I made that mix, the neighbor was like, "Can you make something real quick?" And I made it in 20 minutes. And then I added the other parts. The first part was the piano part. So I was waiting to get the neighbor's rap vocals. And many days later, even at this point on recording now on the 6th of March, still don't have vocals for him. So that's why I just threw the other vocals on just as an afterthought from Juicy J and Project Pat from 3-6. But again, I never went back and remastered it or anything until today. And so I started mastering on it and then realized
that's crazy. It was actually a 4 decibel difference across the board.
Yeah, for the whole song.
That's crazy.
For the whole song. Sticking head and shoulders above all the other tracks. But again,
I'll take that as a W. Thank you.
Yeah, I hadn't sat down and done any real engineering of the sound or anything. It was just blah 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 blah. All right, guys, here, you ready for it? Okay, no. All right, let's stick some 3-6 in here. All right, moving on. And I never went back. but yeah, I mean, even like right now, I think it's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. It's one of the shortest songs I have out there because, normally a
Yeah.
Yona song, you get to fucking with a Yona song. It could be 8 or 10 minutes. I'm going to warn you right now. You're going to need drugs, is what I'm saying, basically.
But it helps. Drugs help. Just in general, drugs help.
Yeah.
That's what I found.
Some
Some people have a problem with drugs. I've never had a problem with drugs. I've always enjoyed them.
I haven't been sending my feeds over to Odyssey for like couple months. I just kind of it's because
Odyssey's not Odyssey anymore.
when I would upload or like when I would live stream on Odyssey, of course, when I would get done with my Odyssey live stream, sometimes it would be like any as soon if I'm, holding my breath and fingers are crossed, maybe within 12 to 14 hours after broadcast, I would finally be able to watch it if I'm lucky. But it usually took about 2 days for my shows to upload.
Really? On Odyssey?
On Odyssey.
That's interesting.
And I would go and I'd go back and I'd check again. Ooh, can I watch it now? Oh, still processing Odyssey. Nice.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's actually a known flaw.
Yeah.
And they, I guess, haven't ever fixed it.
They never.
I don't know. I haven't had to actually upload anything to Odyssey in a long, long time. Thank goodness, because their uploader is completely fucking broken, and they refuse to acknowledge it.
I guess we'll have to upload more to TikTok since you're all good at TikTok. Did you get that stripe fixed?
No, I think we still got the 2 strikes. Problem is, I don't see. Other than TikTok, I don't see the value in hanging on to the clip maker. Like that was really the only thing it was good for was for posting shit to TikTok. Because I don't have the patience to try and clip out like 3 and 5 minute segments out of everything. I just don't.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to the TikTok account. It's kind of in limbo at the moment.
And it's
which is
also
a shame.
Rumble's been getting fuck shit too. Like just here within the last 2 weeks, getting glitchy in the chats. And I mean, luckily I haven't found any missing videos yet. They haven't started yeeting channels that I'm aware of. But I'm sure whenever they start yeeting people off Rumble, I'll be one of the first. And that I'm just waiting for it.
Probably.
Since I've dedicated most of my song music video archive to the Rumble platform now. It's just a matter of time. They'll yeet it. But don't worry, folks. Got the hard copy. Got all the MP4s on my computer. And some MP4s can be found at the Newsy channel of the Liberty Radio on the Telegram.
Oh, that's right. I need to change that. I'm going to put that'll be on my work list for before I leave for South Padre Island for spring break.
Because I've got a shitload of audio there and a bunch of videos too. All right, I'm going to be smart this time.
I'm going to set the channel to not self-destruct. For those who, I think it was last Thursday we were talking about it. Then I stumbled across it.
Okay, that did not work as intended.
What were you trying to do?
Well, I stuck my ass out the window and then farted, hoping that the fart would go outside. But instead, when I opened the window, all the air just blasted into my room and it just spread the fart fucking everywhere. God damn it. It's on my teeth. I gotta fire up this weed. God. Oh. Why did I have 2 bowls of beans?
I don't know.
Jesus
I honestly
Christ.
don't know.
Just be glad you're not riding in a car with me.
I'm incredibly glad I am not riding in a car with you right now. Absolutely. I'll never let you eat beans either.
Ah, this is what they call a paint peeler.
Damn it, where were we before you did that?
So we were talking about the fun wonky issues with the different shit platforms.
Oh, that's right, all the platforms.
So what's the new platform that we're all going to migrate to? Because it ain't
there
Rock
isn't
Band,
one.
and it isn't Odyssey, and it isn't D Live.
There was,
Get
from what I remember
you?
of the various, eventually there was supposed to be something that allowed.
Pancake.
No,
Pancake.
no,
That's
no,
what
no,
it is, Susie
no, no,
Dawson.
no. It was supposed to allow all these different platforms to kind of talk to one another, but not so much. It was more like some sort of unified structure that would allow people to have basically their own data silo that connected to everybody else's data silo. So you could transact business, you could exchange media, you could do whatever. And all of the platforms would be a part of that as well. I haven't seen anything like that come around yet. Nothing like that. That was in one of the it was either one of the tabletop exercises or one of the white papers, that there was supposed to be this like unifying element for social media.
Yeah, that's what Pancake is going to be. That's why we got to give more money. It's almost there.
Right.
Almost there.
Shit, I even heard fucking Tim Pool talking about it once or twice. I was like, holy shit, he knows about it.
That's right. It's going to revolutionize social media once the beta version drops. Any day now. Any day now. Just need to send more money.
We'll see.
Got the best developers in the world working on it, Driz.
Yeah.
And we're like 4 years in now. So imagine how far along.
4 years in. What deliverables do they have 4 years in?
There's a bunch of update videos.
Oh yeah,
bunch of update those, and they've been delivered already. The update videos.
I've never
before
you brought it up, I had never heard of this before.
Pancake, Panqua.
Yeah, I just typed it into the search bar and it popped right up. It's free and you can use it now, Yona. That's exactly what it says right at the beginning.
All right. Well, let's go. The future time is now, folks. Way to go, Susie.
Pancake Talk Liberation.
That's right.
Oh, they are on the path to delivery, Yona.
You asked for deliverables?
I can't.
And here they're going to be soon.
I can't actually use it right now. Wait a minute.
Wait, what? No, now.
Hold on.
Just said that I could use it. Wait a second. What do you mean? You just said I could use it now. But then, wait, are there deliverables now? No.
Doesn't look like it. There's a donate button.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
That's right at the top. Yeah.
So they're still working on it.
Let's see. Let's go to press. Let's see what press says here. Matter of fact, let's go. So folks can actually see what I'm seeing. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not.
Stop sharing screen so you can share screen. There you go.
I just got to figure out where it is. Bam, there it is. All right. So we got contact info. Hey, there she is, Susie Dawson, right there. John Kiriakou. I've heard that
That's
name
right.
before.
Former CIA guy, but he's a
There,
good one
that's
now.
right. That's right.
That's right. He's one of the good guys now because he got out because they're dirty.
Oh, there's your girl Fee.
That's right.
Fiorella Isabel.
Now, is it an older picture or a newer picture? Because I can tell
She
you
looks
how
kind of
tall-
thin in this one, so I'm guessing it's an older picture.
before RT. Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, oh, so this isn't press about them. This is if you want to talk to them. These are the people. Okay.
Well,
All right.
hello.
I misunderstood that. I was expecting that it was. Here we go. News
These
updates,
are all
or
people
maybe
that you
press
can
releases
interview.
or
This would be
digital. I'm
great.
not quite sure, Yona.
It'd be a fabulous
Oh.
Liberty Radio interview to talk to Susie Dawson, our internet liberator.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Well, look at this, Yona. On their very own website, they're directing you over to Vimeo for their news update archive. Yeah, that's
Video?
yeah.
That still works.
Apparently so. And I guess you can still host your stuff there for free, so you don't have to pay to do it on your website. Yeah,
Right. Why would
that's how most people do it. So.
but why wouldn't Panquake just put that on there? Never mind.
Well, I would imagine, Yona, because they want to make sure that they're putting the maximum amount of donations possible to the development and especially the marketing of the talk liberation that we're supposed to believe that Panquake is. Because you know how important marketing is, right, Yona?
Yeah,
Right.
Look, I've
been
been
spend
doing
a
a
lot
lot
of money
for
to
Panquake.
make people know that your product exists.
Look, okay, Max Kaiser and Stacy Herbert, they're like spokesmen for Bitcoin. Consider Yona your spokesman for Panquake. All aboard, folks. Train stopped at the station. Hop on. Choo choo. 4 years in development, and we're so close to finding out when we might get a deliverable. I'm on the edge of my seat.
That's crazy. You know, it's interesting because at the website. No, check this out, Yona. Check this out. Like
Share it with us.
that just absolutely amazes me because at the website that hosts I don't know, like I guess a digital archive for Liberty Radio, manufacturingreality.org. There's a webmaster, right?
Right.
And he like controls all the knobs and the dials for the website and like tunes it to what we want it to be, right?
Right.
And there was a time before we had a built-in payment processor on the website where we were like, hey, wouldn't it be great if like people want to send donations, we have like some way to do that on the website. And he was like, yeah, we can do that. And it didn't even take like a week and it was up and running.
Wow. So at this point, the webmaster and the team behind Radio Liberty are shooting a higher free throw percentage than Panquake and Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, we haven't even been on the air for 4 years yet. And like we've got all the infrastructure that we need to be self-sufficient.
You know, I've been trying to get a Panquake t-shirt. I can't even get a Panquake t-shirt, but I've already got 2 different Radio Liberty t-shirts. How do you like me now? Bucket weed ball. See, we're ahead of the curve here, folks.
I mean, granted, we're not trying to make sure that when we interface with the rest of the interwebs that we're not breaking shit. That's not really our concern.
I break shit. I set shit on fire. Even at times, I've even
Stuff
accused
catches
of
fire.
side punching. But it's part of my general workout. I work the legs. I work the arms. I side punch. I side kick. I fart on myself. It's terrible.
even out the window sometimes.
That doesn't work. You got to check which way the wind is blowing. That's why you
Definitely check which way the wind is blowing.
stick your finger in
That's,
the air, see which way,
well, it's
get your finger,
part
put
of
it in the wind,
situational awareness. I would think that,
and then you'll
everybody
know,
practices that.
and then you'll know when you need to transition your podcast toward just, like licking Trump's balls, right? 'Cause that's going to get more donations. Trump fans got money.
That is true. That's why there's so much bullshit Trump garbage. Anything with his name on it, people will buy. Some people, not all people, but some people.
It's the MSNBC strategy. How are we going to get viewers? Say Trump every third word. There you go. God.
I have not heard any of the networks complaining about, nobody's watching anymore.
And the poster boards are still up. What I called the Trump crows. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
The Trump crows.
Yeah, so they were very prolific across the Midwest from what you were documenting during the campaign season.
And in Southern Ohio, they're still there.
They're still there. So they've
vehicle
managed to survive the winter.
Well,
I mean,
it's
been a pretty harsh winter from what I understand.
The ones there's two that are in Lucasville, and they're right on the front porch. So I would say more than likely they've been brought inside the house for the bad storms. Because they're just cardboard, they would get blown away. And so, obviously,
not if you nail them down.
Yeah, but everyone knows you can't nail down the Teflon Don. I mean, he's here, he's there, he's all over the place. There's no nailing down Trump. The guy's on both sides of every issue. Totally against vaccines. That's why you need to take the Trump vax, right? I mean, this guy's on both sides of everything. Come on.
Both sides of every issue. That's right. Well, you got to play both sides against the middle. That's how the game works.
Oh, hey, speaking of smelling your own farts, did the poop Pope yet, or Pope poop, or is Pope still alive?
Allegedly, yes. And allegedly getting better. From what I saw,
it's a miracle
in the news cycle. Yes, it was an Ishtar miracle, Yona. The Pope is going to live. Maybe we'll see.
I know there's a whole call.
He's got that
Cardinals.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, they're already in the smoke shack
where
they get to blow out the green smoke and the red smoke as we're all trying to figure out who's going to be the next Pope. And then the white smoke comes out, and they made a decision. We have a vote. And meanwhile, what the fuck are they smoking where it's got 5 different colors of smoke coming out the chimney? And
I don't know. It must be pretty good shit.
I'm telling you. Wow.
I don't know, is marijuana native to Europe?
I thought weeds was everywhere.
I don't know. I've never been to Europe. That's why I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure that Kush comes from the Kush region, and that's in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And then those damn Scythians, and
let's see if the AI knows.
Spread it everywhere. Is weeds ever? I know a place where they don't have weeds.
Where's that?
Antarctica.
Well, yeah, obviously. Probably not in Greenland either. And at the rate it's going, they're not going to have it anytime soon because they don't want to be Americans.
How ironic that Greenland has no weeds.
Isn't it?
And yet Iceland does have weed. See, I got the solution for you, Drizzle. They need to rename Iceland Greenland and rename Greenland Iceland. Then it makes sense. The Vikings got it backwards. Because there's actually green all over fucking Iceland because of all the fucking volcanic and geothermal shit. Literally got fucking. I'm not even gonna try to say the name of the fucking volcano that's erupting outside of Reykjavik right now, but
Oh no, that's difficult.
um,
They got crazy names in Iceland.
yeah, I mean, I consider
Like 3
myself
and 4 consonants just
a
shoved up
polyglot
together.
and a linguist, and I'm not even going to take on the name of that fucking volcano. But yeah, there's green all over, and yet you get to Greenland, whole fucking thing is just ice. Yeah, Greenland should be Iceland. Iceland should be Greenland. So really, what I'm saying is, we need to invade Reykjavik.
Well, I mean,
Send
they
the
do
troops
have that
now.
whole geothermal thing
That's
going
right.
on there. That's
We
excellent source of energy.
we already tried out Greenland. We built Camp Century down inside the ice up
We
in the
did more than
northern
that.
part. We've tried out Greenland with NORAD and everything else.
Shit,
Didn't
there's
work
a
out.
Thule Air Base.
Yeah, we've still got Thule up there.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants
it's still operational.
nobody wants to be based at Thule Air Base. Worst fucking. I mean, it's cooler to be sent to McMurdo than fucking Thule. Come on, man. And yes, they have weeds at McMurdo now. Come on.
So the AI wants me to believe that weeds were not native to Europe, but they were brought there about 5,000 years ago, traveling merchants, yada, 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 all that bullshit. Johnny Appleweeds just, spreading seed everywhere.
So Marcawana Polo brought it back from China?
Something like that. Yeah. Fell out of his pocket on the way back or something.
Shout out to Marcawana Polo. And of course, it was, what was that guy's name? Hernan Cortez, who met with Moctezuma, or Montezuma, however you want to mispronounce his name. And when he gave his pipe over to Cortez, the Aztec king, and Cortez coughs his fucking head off, and he asks him,
Well, yeah, because they
"What
had good
the
shit.
fuck is this called?" Because I mean, if you ever smoked weed and marijuana, you'll never forget it, because that was just the first of many times that you would go on to smoke marijuana in Mexico. Am I right? So he tells Cortez it's called Mali Hahuana. Marijuana. At which point Cortez called it marijuana. But Mali Hahuana is Aztec for a weed that gets you drunk. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And it works.
It
It's
does.
safe and
You don't
effective, Tony
even
Fauci.
get sick and throw up because you had too much.
I'm
You
sorry.
just go, oh wait, make it stop spinning.
Is there a weeds adverse event reporting station? What's that called? Vaccine adverse events.
So it'd be like wares,
Yeah, instead of bears, it would be wares.
right?
And
Unless you're Swiss German, and then it's still theirs.
and still, yeah, because of the way they fuck up the V's. But
Right.
so you can go to wares and put in your little entry. I suffered a marijuana overdose today, and then I woke up from my
I ate
nap
a
2
whole bag
hours
of
later,
Cheetos.
and I had orange Cheeto dust under my fingernails that would not come out. And so I've included pictures of my orange fingertips and this drool that is glued to my neck from the marijuana overdose.
Yeah. Now I have a feeling I know what the whole game with marijuana has been. I think they've known for a long time that a lot of us use it as a creative aid, right? A way to kind of clear out all the noise and the clutter in the mind so that you can focus in on what it is you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, and it works.
It does work. It works
When I want to
fabulously.
make jazz music, have a jazz cigarette.
Right.
Good look, devil's lettuce. Anyways,
But again, if you're trying to keep the entire population oppressed in a specific system, why would you allow people the catalyst that's going to allow them to break out of that system? Which is, again, how many artists have traditionally used it. Now we're starting to see the prohibition on marijuana end because you're not really going to have a chance to break out of the system anymore. That window, if it's not completely closed already, it's well on the way. Might as well let them get high now. They're going to need it.
well, because now it doesn't matter what you do inside of your large pasture that you can roam around in, because it seems bigger than it actually is, because you can't see the electronic geofencing
Hmm?
that won't let your car drive past that mile marker. It just turns off. And then your phone loses service. And now you can't use your digital monopoly money to pay your rent on Baltic. You're just fucked. And if you don't have cash or, another means of transportation. So, Yona pro tip, get a horse, 2 huge saddlebags, fill them with cash and gold bars. You'll be fine. Now, we saw that in the movie already with Kevin Costner. I think it was called The Mailman. They had Tom
Was that the
Petty on there.
mailman?
Postman. The Postman. That's what it
Postman.
was.
There you go.
The Postman. I mean, who
I
can
didn't watch
forget
that one.
Tom Petty?
Yeah. Not a huge Kevin Costner fan. Eh.
Oh, well, you know what? Skip the Postman. Go to the best thing he ever did, Waterworld.
No. No, thank you.
There's this little girl with a tattoo, and well, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away.
No, I'll still say Bull Durham was the best thing that he ever did, and it's
Ooh,
still
that's a good one.
not one of my favorite movies of all time
That's a good one.
because he's in it.
And don't forget Dances with Wolves.
Never watched it.
Dances with Wolves. Giovanni Tutankalachi. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh man. And wasn't he in Yellowstone?
Yes, I believe so. Which was again wildly popular, especially with the alt-right folks.
Kevin Costner even did a whole series about the 500 Indian nations and stuff. He really milked that Dances with Wolves gig for quite some time.
Yeah, well, it was very lucrative at the time.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very much in vogue.
Mhm.
Let's see. Man, now what was the one? Wasn't there one where Kevin Costner is the bodyguard and he ends up fucking Whitney Houston?
Yes, I do remember that.
And I think in real life he was actually banging Whitney.
Probably.
And that was during the time when she was doing coke, which leads me to my next
I mean,
question.
that was most of her life, so.
Did Kevin Costner smoke crack with Whitney Houston?
I mean, I think it's possible. I don't think there's a 0 chance that it happened.
And the next question, how in the fuck did we get to the point where I'm asking if Kevin Costner smoked crack with Whitney? How did we get here, Drizzle? I'm lost.
I don't know.
I'm lost.
You were driving.
Yeah, we ended up to 7 degrees of Kevin Costner somehow. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't
hit
know.
this pipe again. Take it away, Drizzle. I took it off the
Well,
rails.
shit. I don't even know where to take it.
Again.
I cannot believe. Actually, I guess I can believe it. But the whole changing monopoly and forcing you to interact with your smartphone in order to play a damn board game. Seriously? Could it not be more fucking obvious?
You may now pass go and tap your phone to see if your $200 smart payment has processed yet. Oh, sorry. Website down for maintenance. Try back again later. But guess what? That guy knocking on the door, he wants the rent for the little bungalow you're staying at on Baltic Avenue. Or get the fuck out. Back to jail. But I got money on my phone. Oh, yeah? Well, it just hasn't loaded yet. Sorry, buddy. Yona pro tip, always carry cash. Anyway.
That actually happened to me earlier today. Because I always pay the bills at the first of the month, right? Because that's when they're due. I went to pay the gas bill, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, the website's being updated. You can't access this part." I'm like,
Oh,
"What?"
oh, no problem.
This is like 1:00 in the afternoon.
That's no problem. Anytime you can't make that online payment, just go down to your local gas or electric or water utility and just pay in person.
I think that's in Houston. I think that's
a
in
huge
Houston. Yeah.
that was the biggest joke because here locally, whether you have American Water, West Virginia American Water, Hecla Water, Boyd County Water, Kentucky Utilities, RECC, Old Dominion Power. Oh, we love that Old Dominion Power, don't we? And AEP. Or let's see what else. Electric, water. Same thing with the sewer bills. You can't pay any of those bills at the sewer company or the electric company or the
Really?
water
So they
company.
don't want to take your money in person.
You have to go to Walmart or one of these other places and stand in a long fucking line and then send a money order through whatever to make the fucking utility payment, and then there's a $5 fee. And
Can you mail them a check?
now you can pay online
Right?
and pay with directly from your checking account so you can waive the fee. Oh wait, you can't do that right now. The website's under maintenance. Sorry.
Right.
So
That
go to
was
Walmart and wait
basically
in
what I
line
ran
for
into.
30 minutes.
1:00 in the afternoon. Really?
It's crazy. I mean, I'm so fucking old. I can remember riding with my dad where we just walked into the electric company and he paid the bill inside there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked into the sewer board and he paid the bill inside with cash. And they gave him a receipt. We're not in that world anymore.
No, we're not.
We're not in that world.
We're nowhere near that world anymore. And unfortunately, we're never going back to it. It's gone. It's long gone at this point.
Now, the funny thing is, the last time I went to pay the Armstrong bill in person,
Armstrong is the
Armstrong Cable, the
cable.
internet bill.
Internet. Gotcha.
And so I'm going to pay the $80, and I go inside the Armstrong, and this is the funniest thing. I already have my bank card out to just pay with the chip, and they've got a fucking hastily scrawled out note, scotch taped to the fucking credit card box, says cash only, system down. I'm like, I'm here to pay for my internet bill, and your old system is down. Oh, just the payment system. The internet's fine. Well, that's good. Well, I guess I'll have to pay in cash then to the internet bill. And it'll be one day I'll walk in there and they'll say, "Sorry, we can't take cash anymore. Do you have your CBDC card? Or you can just pay with Palm Pay."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have
Or
anything.
here, we'll just scan your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hail Lucifer.
Smile.
Got Lucifer
That
ace. Hail
was,
Satan.
was it? I read a story couple 3 months ago, I think it was, about one of those systems in China. Could be complete bullshit, but one of those systems in China, it would not actually process the payment until you smile. Yeah,
We only take money from happy customers.
that's right. And you like to eat, right? Hey there,
Oh,
human. Do you like food?
that reminds me. I actually have a can of Cheese Whiz now. So the next time I've got a hankering for some General So chicken or some lo mein noodles, I'm going to the Chinese buffet, taking the phone in there because I'm gonna get that look on the maitre d's face when he sees me garnishing every single Chinese food item just with benevolent amounts of American cheese-like product aerosoled onto the top. Because for the uninitiated viewer, you may be joining us for the first time and not realize ain't no such thing as Chinese cheese. They don't
No,
do cheese.
no,
They don't do cheese.
not that I've seen.
And you
Which
might
is kind of odd, considering like they got goats, they got cows, they got all of that stuff. They've got all the things that they need for cheese. They just, I don't know.
and I hear
Or
people screaming.
maybe they just don't let the gaijin have it. Or is
My
that
my ears are
Japanese?
burning. There are so many people in the audience screaming that they have cheese pizza at the Chinese buffet. That doesn't count. That's the kid food.
Hmm. Yeah, that comes out of a microwave.
They gotta have cheese pizza on the buffet line because there's bratty kids that come in the door, and all they want is cheese fucking pizza. And mom and dad want their Chinese food, so they accommodate.
You know what my favorite part of the Chinese buffet always is?
Uh, I know what mine is. Those little donut like
Yeah, the sugar
rolls.
dumplings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you too.
Yes.
Those are fucking. It's like a
They're the
it's like a
best.
donut without a hole in it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's basically a deep fried dough ball covered in sugar.
They're awesome.
They're fucking awesome.
I,
Yeah.
I could just sit there and eat 15 or 20 of those and leave. Rip a big fart as I pass the maitre d'.
As you do.
Well, that lets them know you enjoyed the meal. It's already digesting.
That used to be the custom. I'm not sure that most people see it that way anymore. It's a different world, Yona.
Who's
You
kitty
got-
coo? I save all my farts for the elevator rides. Where are you gonna run to, motherfuckers? Ha ha ha! We're between floors. Where are you gonna run to? Taste the Yona.
So did you happen to see the computer with human brain cells incorporated into the chip?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. For $35,000.
Huh.
What exactly is where's the market for these devices? Like where's the funding for this coming from that this is a viable product for the
Can I
open
get
market?
one of those put into my Boston Dynamic yard dog?
I don't know. That's an excellent question. I didn't read the entire article. I was disgusted enough like halfway through it that I just didn't want anymore.
of noise from my son here. Now
Oh,
he's
yeah?
trying to come to the door. Hang on just a
Okay.
second.
You go ahead and take care of that. I'll even mute your microphone for you while you're gone. So nothing untoward makes its way out onto the interwebs. We definitely would not want that to happen. Good Lord. They would definitely be coming after us if we allowed that. That's for damn sure. So how are you guys doing out there in COVID land this evening as I cover for my partner here? Taking care of one of the Yonalings. Apparently, for those of you who don't know, we are getting close to one of the crazy periods of the year. And it's going to be, I think, very, very interesting.
Okay.
The Yona returns.
Yeah,
I covered
having
for
a
you.
hard
I
time.
covered for you. Don't worry.
I just had to check on my oldest boy there. He's not feeling so hot.
Oh, yeah? Is there something going around?
I don't know. I think he has an earache or something. He keeps rubbing his ear.
Those are no fun.
Bless his heart.
I should know. I had one time I had bacterial infection in both ears.
Ooh.
Yeah, at the
You really don't
same
want
time.
you really don't want shit like that up in your head, man. It's the worst.
Oh, dude, it was definitely one of the worst months of my life. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God. That's the worst. So we've been having some very, very variable weather here, like 30 degrees one day, 80 degrees the next. Nice, calm, no wind, 70 degrees, just beautiful, sunny, snap a finger. Oh, fucking storms and trees breaking in half and fucking not tornadoes, but like, what do they call it? The derecho, the frontline winds,
Right.
and just crazy shit. I'm
Powerful
just
wind
waiting
gusts.
for another flood. Waiting for another flood. Apparently, I mean,
Well, probably. I mean, I don't know what the hell it was that passed through here on, what was it, Tuesday, I think?
yeah, that was the big squeegee going across the whole country.
Yeah, but pretty much, yeah. Dude, I sent you video, 15 seconds of video during the storm. Dude, I looked out the windows and visibility was like nothing. I couldn't even see down the street. That's how much water was coming out of the sky.
That's about like with the snowstorm. Like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? Well, I ended up taking a picture. I sent you a picture on the phone at night, but I did it where the street lights were, where you could see. I mean, it
Right.
was like almost white out at that time. Well, he's not crying now.
There you go.
Say hi, buddy. Good boy.
Don't worry, it gets better, kid.
Take your towel. Good boy. He is a good boy.
Good. And that's what dads are for. That's live radio, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot script that. That's good fucking content right there.
Yep. And don't worry, sometime this weekend, son, we're gonna binge watch some Kevin Costner movies. Starting with Bull Durham.
It is almost baseball season. Damn it.
Oh,
I don't think I would be watching anymore, even if I was still a sports ball fan. Because they've changed the game so much now. just in the last couple of years. It's not even the same thing anymore.
That's why you got to go into a cornfield and build a ball court for a ball field for your 1930s baseball legend, Field of Dreams.
Eh,
If you build it, they will come.
that's what she said.
Wasn't that Kamala Harris?
I think
Don't
so. Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
But she said, "Don't come.
Right.
Don't come."
Right. It was Trump that said, "I'm gonna come."
Yeah.
Right.
Are you picking up all this stuff in the background too?
Little bit. Only when it's loud.
Oh, all right.
There was something I was going to ask you about. I can't remember what it was. Damn it. I should have written it down. I write everything else down. Well, there he goes. I knew as soon as, because the audio goes out of sync as soon as he disappears. I guess we'll wait for Armstrong to get their shit together, and hopefully the Yona will check back in here in a second. I would go ahead and fix my audio, but I have a feeling he's going to pop back in. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go ahead and fix it. Well, there he is. As soon as I said something. And he's back.
Testing, testing. Smoke more the weeds.
Yep, I got you.
So the last time that happened, I didn't touch anything and it just loaded back. This time, it froze on the screen and then just logged me off. So I had to log back in.
Oh, wow. I wonder what that was all about.
So what was your question?
I don't remember. That was too long ago. I had to fill too much dead air.
Well, that was the second time.
Yeah.
24 more minutes or 25 more minutes. Jeez. I got to get something to drink.
Oh, shit. That's right. That's right. We got started late. I forgot. Go get something to drink.
All right. All right.
I'll find, I don't know. I'll find something to play around with.
All right. All right. Be right back.
What can we find on the Panquake website? Let's see. What do I usually go looking for? So I guess that was just their press team. Who else do they have? Not much on the contact. Join. Oh, we can go ahead and join. Beta team of 5,000. I don't even know what this is. The website is very professionally done. I mean, it looks like people who know how to build websites put it together. I have not a fucking clue what it is, though. And I don't understand the dial. Why is the dial there? That's very odd. Where does the name come from? This is all very bizarre. Blockchain and shadow banning and one affordable flat fee. For what? What is it doing for me? That's what I still don't understand. I don't know. I have not a clue. Somebody is not happy at the Yona household. That's for damn sure. I don't know. I don't know where to go. Where do you guys want to go? Well, shit, it's going to take you 20 seconds to get back to me. No one wants to wait for that. No, we don't want to go there. Twitter? Y'all want to go to Twitter? No, fuck that. god awful dumpster fire of a website. That's what Twitter is. Well, hopefully we'll see the Yona return this evening. Oh, there he is. Hold on, let me get his there we go.
Blammo.
Yeah. Good, because I couldn't figure out anything to do to kill time, so I'm glad you're back.
Well,
I'm well too high at this point in the evening.
I was doing some physics experiments. So, like, I farted as I was going down the stairs, and I didn't smell it. But when I was coming back up to the studio and I farted going up the stairs, motherfucker just wrapped around and followed me with every step back up because I guess the heat rises or
I just realized I just realized why the Yonaling was screaming.
Yeah.
Because you were walking by him farting.
Yeah.
I mean, already in distress, Yona. Come on.
But that got him to hold his breath. He stopped crying long enough to hold his breath.
You forced him to hold his breath. That's different. Damn it. That's not going to get you Father of the Year right there, I don't think.
And shout out to
maybe, depending on who gives the award. I don't know.
I got to give a big shout out to my homies at the Barbersville Tudor's Biscuit World in Cabell County, West Virginia, because that's like the fourth time I've eaten there in a row for a great discount, we'll say, because my homie Josh hooked me up. Good luck,
Right
Josh. That shit, that reminds me, I still got Tudor's tea in the car to drink.
Nice.
I'll go back out and, man, being this gassy, I definitely got to go back out and do some work.
Yeah.
It's a chance.
You got to go find some elevators, man, but you gotta your window again of opportunity is narrow because most people are going to be asleep very soon.
But not at the hotel. Not at the downtown hotel with the bourbon bar and the karaoke bar.
Oh, yeah. Well, they'll be up till the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
You know, because it's basically Friday anyway, so fuck it.
And this is the best time to work because at this point, all of the fucking Dollar General stores are closed.
There you go.
No more shopping orders. At least not down here.
I would imagine you probably see a good many Dollar General orders on Saturdays, don't you?
Yeah, the weekends are just nonstop Dollar General orders.
Wow.
And what's crazy is, like, now it doesn't matter what store I'm at, whether it's Home Depot or Lowe's or Dollar General or Save-A-Lot or Aldi's. Shopping order after shopping order. It's so rare that I get a shopping order and I'm able to find every single item on there in stock on the shelf. There's at least 5 to 10% on average of every single order where I have to take a picture of empty shelf and send it to the customer. Yeah, this is out of stock. Sometimes they'll respond and say, was there any more in the back? I don't know. I'm at Aldi's. Let me go hunt down the one employee in the entire fucking store.
Right.
And ask them, is there anything in the back? And I know exactly what they're going to tell me. Everything that we have is on the shelf. It's not on the shelf.
Right.
It's sold out.
That's how most stores are set up nowadays. There is no
just in
storage
time
in the back. Correct.
Just in time delivery, Drizzle. Just in time.
The exception to that was H.H. Craig. We had all that shit in the back. Except for the furniture. That was shipped in from like a regional warehouse, I think.
Well, all the K-Barts closed around here. Every single K-Bart that
Oh yeah.
closed turned into a Big Lots, and now all the Big Lots are closed.
Mhm. Yep. It's all
We
going
have
to shift online.
we have 3 Best Buy stores around here. They'll be gone next.
But I think Best Buy is going to be one of the last ones. I don't know. I don't know why, but it seems like they were chosen to be part of the transition.
Yeah.
I don't, and again, I don't have like any evidence to be able to back that up. This is all observational. But again, I did work in that industry. So I kind of paid attention to the direction that the business was headed.
Last time I had a shop and deliver order at Best
I don't
Buy,
know how Best Buy stays in business, Yona.
it was
That's
for
the
an
problem.
Oh, I know how. I know how. So, all 3 times I've gone to Best Buy, they were to buy Apple-related products.
Hmm.
And the last
There's
time,
not a lot of margin in Apple products. Apple makes
uh,
sure of that.
well, the tip to deliver was $20 on this order. Was paying out like 26 bucks, and I had to drive all the way. It was delivering to Herkin, West Virginia from the mall. But it was just one item. The stylus
Hmm.
for an Apple iPad.
Hmm.
Just just the tip. That's all I needed, just the tip, just the stylus. And so I had, when I went into the Best Buy, there's the maitre d at the front thing. And yeah, I'm looking for an Apple product. Oh, Apple section's over there. Go see Chet. So, well, hello, Chet. Looking for an
It's a
Apple
fine
stylus.
American name right there.
And so Chet takes me over to the cabinet. He's fumbling through his janitor key ring and he finds the right thing to open up this cabinet and pulls me out a box with an Apple stylus for, what was it, $38 or something for the stylus. Looks like an ink pen, but it doesn't even write. Stylus, $38 for an iPad stylus with a $20 tip. So, um, and yes, let me just cut to the chase. When I pulled in the driveway to deliver the Apple stylus, I parked behind a Cybertruck. First time I've ever been in a driveway with 3 Teslas. Thank God I was able to take a picture and leave before I got to talk to one of the insufferable douchebags that was about to open that door. Oh my God. I drive a Tesla. Yes, bless your heart.
Well, yeah.
Oh
Drive a
God.
Tesla and uses Apple products.
Yeah.
That's like, again,
Of course they
I
would,
equate,
Drizzle. It makes sense. Think
yes,
about it.
I equate Tesla with Lexus.
Yeah.
And again, nothing good ever gets out of a Lexus.
And
So,
I equate all of that with a $40 plastic stylus on your
no. I mean, if you fucked up the last one, you deserve to pay for it. That's what I say.
And of course they can't use the iPad without the iPad stylus. You can't just use just any old stylus.
No, you have to use the Apple one. But they're all like that. The ones that use the active stylus system. I know. I've had a few of them over the course of my electronics career. They're good for some things and not as good as advertised for others. It's still, they haven't perfected the technology yet. They're getting better. It gets a little bit better every year, just like everything else does, but still not that great. I still know people that can do better shit with a pencil and a piece of paper.
I'm in a bit of a quandary because I've been shopping the last few days for a new laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go online, I can find what I want at a good price, but I don't like to buy stuff like that online.
Why?
So I've gone to the stores,
Hmm.
and at all of the stores, I can't find anything that I want.
Right.
And
That's the
here's the
point.
kicker, it's all exorbitantly overpriced for
Correct.
the stuff that I don't wanna buy anyway.
Correct.
Thus my quandary.
Well, it's not a quandary. Your behavior is being directed.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna have to I prefer to do business face to face, and if
I
I don't
understand
like
that.
it, I can go back to the store and say, "Hey, this is a lemon. I want something else." If I buy it from a boiler shop in Queens, it's getting it from Shanghai or Hong Kong. How the fuck the what? Then I'm just fucked.
Unfortunately, Yona, we're not in that world anymore.
Yeah.
So we have to make adaptations in our own lives in order to meet the challenges that are presented by this new quasi reality.
Like, I've got this laptop with all my software and all my files, everything works fine, but the fan broke, so I need to get a new fan put in it.
Right.
Both computer workshops that I take it to, one's folded, and now the other guy, he's only open on Fridays and Saturdays,
Hmm.
so I'll be going to see him tomorrow. Hopefully, he opens up this time, or is he gone under too?
Oh wow. Well, I
Guy
mean,
was so cheap. I hope he stays in business, but maybe he's gonna have to raise his price.
yeah, most people are. But no, I'm in the same boat that you are. I would much rather go to a physical location. 'Cause again, I worked at one of these places,
Yeah,
where I have all the models in front of me. I can test them all out in real time at the same time and see which one I think is going to work best.
exactly.
No, that
You can't
doesn't
do that.
exist anymore. It's gone. It's gone. I mean, you can do it at Best Buy, yeah, for however much longer they're around. Eventually, it'll get to the point where it's only Best Buy online.
But, like, if I go online right now, I can find a decent laptop for
Hmm.
about $400 or $500 that I want. But then if I go to Best Buy, the cheapest laptop that they had that I could actually use, it's like $700,
Hmm.
but it doesn't even have what I need, and
Right.
it's not really
Again, it's
uh,
set up that way on purpose in order to guide your behavior to the desired destination. This stuff is not rocket science. Again, as I've been watching the transformation happen for a long fucking time just from my own perspective. I
I
started noticing these things around the beginning of the 2010s because of the fact that I was working with personal electronics, home appliances, and then eventually mobile devices and all of that shit. I was able to see all of this shit
I've
progress
been
in the
looking for the
direction.
wrong product. I figured out where I'm fucking up.
Was that?
I need to replace my desktop. I have 3 laptops, but the 1998 desktop, that's what needs to be replaced because as it turns out, it's not 1998 anymore, it's 2025,
2025, yeah.
and really quite it's nothing short of amazing that this compact Presario with floppy disk drive even still turns on and boots. It's amazing.
Shout out Compaq.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that I can still run programs on Windows XP, it's awesome.
I'm surprised they didn't send like a self destruct mechanism to your computer. This motherfucker's still running XP. Get him.
When I first tried to do Streamlabs, I tried to do Streamlabs on the Compact, and that was the one that kept trying to send C++ files from 2003 just so that I could download OBS on my 1998.
Yeah, and he messaged me about that, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh my god! Sorry, we had that code patch in C++ like 22 years ago, but you still don't have it. The only thing funnier than that is the big 7.5-inch diskettes that they have to put into the fucking nuclear computer at the fucking Minuteman silos. Because I don't think they've updated those electronics. All right. All of us have to turn our keys at the same
Exact
time.
same time.
3, 2, 1. On one.
Oh shit,
we
I
gotta do it again.
sneezed.
High tech. High tech. I'm telling you.
Well shit, there's who is I think it's No Agenda, I hear talking about it all the time. There's government systems, like stuff that everyone in the nation supposedly is part of, that's running on code that's 60 years old and has never been updated. And the problem is, we're getting to the point now, especially with what's going on now with what they're doing with AI, where they're actually having, these alleged thinking machines write code, and nobody can understand what the fuck they're doing because they're not the ones actually doing it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh,
that's a wonderful situation to be in going forward, isn't it?
One other thing.
We don't know how it got this way, but I guess we'll fix it. How? How are you going to fix it?
With lawyers. Lawyers help everything get fixed.
I guess once the entire planet is destroyed because we don't know how this fucking piece of code was written, and it launched a fucking nuclear Armageddon, I guess we'll get the lawyers to fix it.
Well, that is if we're able.
Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic, but
that was my segue to another joke, because the largest bar exam group every year is in California. There are more up-and-coming lawyers taking the California bar exam to become licensed California attorneys than any other state, and they decided to roll out this year for the first time. Half of the bar exam would be done with a cell phone app. And spoiler alert, they hadn't worked all the bugs out.
Shocker.
And so the proctors for the test weren't able to log in. Some of the test takers were just logged off in the middle of the test. Absolute fiasco. And so now, of course, imagine, if you will, you got thousands of up-and-coming lawyers who are fucked over in their bar exam. What do you think they're all going to do?
Well, they can't sue because they haven't passed the bar yet.
Well, they all pulled together and got a class action suit going.
Oh, yeah, I guess they could hire a lawyer, yeah.
Right.
Okay, that was smart.
They hired a lawyer.
Some of them are going to make it.
Right. And others will still be clerks. But
that's right.
Just take it again. You'll pass it next time, buddy. Back to the mailroom. So they were not able to get anyone passed through this latest bar exam, and now it's going before the California Supreme Court, and they've fucked up their whole legal treadmill system in California.
Oops. So it's going even slower now.
Yeah. But if we can get the wheels of justice to grind to a complete halt, I consider that progress. because the wheels of justice just pretty much turn American citizens into hamburger meat.
Yeah.
There is no
Bone meal.
justice.
Yeah.
It's a criminal injustice system.
Well, no, it's a criminal justice system.
Yeah, it's criminal by nature.
Yes. The criminals are the only ones who receive justice from the system. That's how it was explained to me, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we're still in the midst of a retail apocalypse, and
Yes.
and the answer being given is, well, all these places are closing because everyone's shopping online.
Well,
It's true. People with money are
yes.
buying
There's
online.
also the crime, Yona. Remember when they stopped prosecuting theft below like $1,000? I think it was in a lot of cities and a lot of states. All of a sudden, for some reason, just coincidentally, there was a lot of theft going on in the retail establishments in these places.
Right.
After they stopped prosecuting those things.
And that's why when I do
Craziest
a
fucking
order,
thing.
when I go into a CVS in Columbus, shout out area code 614, I have to find a CVS employee with the big Chris Farley janitor key ring, because literally, I shit you not, everything inside the store is under lock and key inside these lockable cabinets. Every one of the doors to the refrigerated section, separate lock on each door.
Damn.
So when you just, if you just want to run into the CVS real quick and grab a bag of chips and a soda pop and a stick of gum, well, that's 3 different cabinets. So you're going to need to open 3 different things, get them out, and then lock those back, and then go to the counter. At which point, you don't need the sales associate anymore, because you're going to have to use the self checkout. They got to help 3 other people that want something to drink now. So just check yourself. But hey, no theft.
That sounds like progress to me.
And really, isn't it more convenient to wait to have each and every item that you want to buy individually unlocked? At least you know nobody else has touched it.
That's right. Doesn't have cooties.
That's right. Koofy free.
That's right. That is that's your new reality, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's ready to go shopping? Better yet, have Yona do your shopping. There you go.
That's
God
right.
knows I
Shop
love
till
shopping.
you stop.
Oh my God. And what's his name? Reverend Billy and the Stop Shopping Choir. Remember those guys?
No,
From New York?
I don't.
Reverend Billy and the Stop Shopping Choir.
I don't.
Can I get a shop-a-luya? Well, we're going to say goodbye with Reverend Billy then.
Well, you better find
We're
it
at the
quick
end of
then.
the show.
We can do a little bit of overtime.
All right, come on. I put it in the search bar, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. Oh, that's right. This laptop has no RAM or ROM left, so it's very slow. Well, maybe if I close some tabs.
Probably not.
Page unresponsive. No shit.
Was it Reverend Billy?
Reverend Billy and the Stop Shopping Choir. Here we are.
Let me
We
see.
found his page. And now we're going to get to some of his videos.
Well, there you go.
Blam.
Maybe closing those pages did help. Don't listen to me next time then.
Yeah, closing. Oh, let's get Dick Sword out of there. Okay. What in the fuck?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I'm trying to get the page to slide down here. Monsanto is the devil. Let's go with that.
Okay. That sounds good.
It's already playing. Let's just go to screen share and throw it up real quick. This sound.
With Monsanto, you can't do it. You might as well be arguing in the street corner with somebody about whether the earth was created in 6 or 7 days. Monsanto is a right-wing apocalyptic fundamentalist religion. All the big corporations, all the big nature-hating corporations are, and that's something that we have to understand as earth activists. We're dealing with a virulent psychological architecture that every one of us has. We landed on the shores here. We had the instruction: gouge, kill it, own it, get the money, find your promised land. You know, whatever that is, like some gated community in some like godforsaken suburb.
And with that, folks, shout out to the Homeowners Association. Make sure you pay your fucking dues.
That's right.
And be sure to put your trash in an appropriate waste receptacle, or that's going to be another fine and lease violation. That's all I got, Driz.
All right. I guess we'll have to leave it there then. We'll try and pick
What they
it
call
up
a
there next week.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Shopalooya.
There you go.
Woohoo. Love you guys. Talk tasty. Get fact harder. And
That's
to find out more, fuck around.
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow night. We'll do the Friday night thing. Y'all be careful out there in COVID land.
Fuck it, we ball.
That's right. We're about to hit crazy time. Good night, everybody.